trying this again without the friggin' autofocus on. Alright, now I really enjoyed making that pink crystal soap. So, it's my birthday next week. Exactly 1 week from today. So, probably when you'll see this video. Oh no, you'll probably see this video on Friday. I don't know. Anyway, it depends if any fragrances turn up. If fragrances turn up, you'll see a fragrance video on Friday, and then you'll see this on the 18th, on the 25th, which is my birthday. Today is the 18th. Anyway, because my birthday is in May, my gemstone is emerald, so I thought, what the hell, I would make a emerald soap. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm using this Rosemary Mint because I really like it, and I thought, well, I'm definitely going to steal a piece of this. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just mixing everything's in here, the lye, everything, so goat's milk, the whole shebang. I have cut, I think there's only 9 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, now I had these plumb bob looking things. I don't know what I had planned for them, but what I've done is I've tried to cut, and these were just long pendant looking ones. I've just cut them to try to make them look like rough emeralds that have just come out of the ground, not polished and shaped into, you know, nice pendanty shaped ones. I also have these. I see this on the screen right now. It looks dreadful. Hang on, let me just drop that calendar down. To me, there is just so much shadow you can't see anything, but I know from editing now that without the overheads this is fantastic for you guys, because once I up the exposure it looks really good, but I can't see a friggin' thing. But yeah, I've just chopped up a bunch of the diamondy ones, and that's just the shavings off of those. So I'm not sure what I'll use, but it's all there just in case. I was thinking I might attempt to do maybe a bit of an ombre wall pour. It'll depend upon what this does. And yeah, and that's kind of the plan. How things go, I don't know. I've got my black over here ready to go. I haven't got any clear melted because I forgot, possibly. We will need a thingamajiggy. We will need that stuff. We're also going to need something to prop this up on. Soap, it's always a good go-to. Yep, that'll do. Soap will do. Alright. Okay, so instead of just standing here faffling about, faffling, that's not a word. Let's, oh, everything's all, I always plug the light in over the top of the stick blender. Do it every single time. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can not knock anything flying. That would be great. Alright, stick blending. Oh, no, not that fast though. It's like I've forgotten how to soap. Admittedly, it's been a while. But not that long. Like, seriously, it's been... I don't have... Yeah, it's only been a week or so. I am not ambidextrous. I can't do things with both hands at the same time. I'm just not that clever. Just not. The weirdest dream before. I dreamt I was staying in a motel owned by Motley Crue. That's so weird. And Alice Cooper was staying there. I don't know. And I was staying there too, which was really cool. But I didn't know that they owned it. and then it had a lift on the outside that went down into a basement. Oh, gee, I have weird dreams, I swear. Do any of you guys have like super full on vivid dreams? Like, I have the worst vivid dreams because they're so real sometimes. Alright, so before we do any more mixing, let's chuck some Blizzard in here, shall we? I also was thinking, and we're going to do a reasonable amount because I want sparkly soap because it's, you know, well, it's a crystal soap. So this jade, I'm going to do a big hefty waft, bloody great big spoonful plus a bit more of that. I have hardly any green left at all. I'm going to have to put an order in at my Mica Obsession very soon. Ideally, I'd like this to be darker, but I'm just not entirely sure how I'm going to accomplish that. I mean, the other green I have is pale as well. I mean, I could put a little bit of black pearl in there, but it's just going to make it kind of, I don't know. I'm never happy with it when it does that, so I don't think I'm going to do that. The other thing I'm going to need to do is this container's not going to work. So actually going to have to pour this into this because I need a spout to pour along the edge, so I'll do that now. I probably don't need that anymore. I'll have to see how this Rosemary Mint goes though. I'm not sure if it rises or does anything. I don't think it will. I'm pretty confident that it's going to be a well-behaved fragrance, but now that I have said that, it'll probably like rice and seize and whatever else it can possibly do. It will now do it because I said it's going to be good. That's the way of things when you get your hopes up with soaping. Every time. Now I would like this to stay this fluid, so I'll leave that in there, but we're not going to use it again unless we absolutely have to. So, alright. Oh yeah, oh, so good. Oh, it's very spearminty, and I'm a big fan of spearmint, so it is not ricing, so we will get rid of this right now because I do want to, oh, actually we can't get rid of that because I was going to lighten this with TD. Alright, that's okay, we can do, it's all good, we can do. It's just going to be a little difficult. This one might have to come out. It's just going to be just difficult. Actually, they're both going to have to come out. Okay, I'm just going to have to make a mess, guys. I will probably be able to deal with it way less than you guys. Alright, so wall pour, very simple. You pull down the side of your thingy. You guys see? You kind of can. Now I'm going to go across 3 times because I don't want to, oh, maybe 4. Because I'm not going to want to use a lot of this or I'm going to get too many glycerin rivers. Let me give this a shake. I did just make this up fresh. Alright, give this as little mixing as humanly possible. That's it, that's all we're going to do. Just that little bit, just like that. And then I might move that how about we move you guys over? Shit. Move you guys over here so you can see a little better. Alright. Oh, this jug doesn't want to slide either. Okay. I'm just going to go squirt. That really good mix. Want these layers to be different but subtly different. This smells so good. And I'm going a little too fast, probably. You can definitely see the difference in those three colours. Okay. I'll be really surprised if this doesn't get glycerin rivers. I didn't water discount this very much because I was a bit worried about it. It's behaving beautifully, guys. It's staying really nice and fluid for me. So yeah, this is definitely one to do a wall pour with. For sure. I mean, I've mixed this a couple of times now, so... Whoosh. Scrape those sides down. So we do have a bit up there. Make sure that's all incorporated. That all off. If this I was. Put all the bubbles in there. Oh, so heavy. I am loving this. Oh. This is fantastic. Oh, that was a little much. I got a little heavy-handed there. This is a really nice colour. This here is like the perfect mint, I reckon. It's like a nice pastel mint. Now we're just gonna do that. I'm really worried because of how dark this looks on the laptop. I know I did this before and it looked fine, but it was also in the daytime and now it's nighttime, so. I might have to take this in and edit it before I make any more soaps like this because I'm just worried it's going to be like super dark for you guys. Then, you know, I'll be on a roll here in a minute and I want to make more soaps. And I'm having a hard time dragging myself out here lately. So I wanted to sort of do it while I had the, you know, while I was already out here and feeling it, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm just not feeling it. Like most of us are not feeling it at the moment, you know how it is. I'm trying very hard. Actually, I feel like I've got ADHD at the moment. Well, maybe not the age, but the ADD part. Like I've got like a half a dozen things going on, but I'm not really doing anything. I'm not finishing anything. I'm starting a lot. It's kind of weird. Like I'm in this weird zone. I thought I was coming out of it, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. Dunno. I guess I don't know. I think I said this in one of my other videos I was editing the other day. I was dunnoing a lot. It's getting thick now. It's getting thick. It is. It's getting thick. I don't know where my TH went, but I have lost my TH. As long as I haven't lost my THC, I'll be good. Except I hate THC. It's not good for a person like me. Because I am paranoid anyway, smoking pot is just not something that I can do. It's just, it makes me way too paranoid, and because pot makes you like super calm and shit, when you're depressed, it makes it way worse. Like if you're manic, pot's not bad for mania, but it's really not good for depression. So there goes all the bubbles. Whatever, they're all in there now. Whatever. It's finally thickening up, isn't it? Look at that. It's amazing how much mixing it took to get it thick, to go thick though, hey? What we'll do is we'll do one more and then we'll just put it on the top, I think. And my TD is fairly thick as well. Like I put a lot of titanium into the water, like, you know, it's not just like a teaspoon to a whole one of these, you know. This is probably, I filled it up to about here, and I probably put like 6 spoonfuls in there, like heaped spoonfuls, so it's pretty thick. So I like my TD to whiten without adding a lot of water. I don't think we'll do any more to that because I think it's just too thick now. So what we'll do, just scrape all this down, mix it all in. It's lovely. It's such a pretty pastel green, honestly. And what we're gonna do, let's do that. The thing is, I'm going to dig this out on this side anyway, so this is perfectly fine. So if it doesn't all go over there, that's fine. Actually, it's probably better if it doesn't, because I don't have to dig it out and waste it. I'm not going to put any more in there. Move those off to the side. I'll just move that over to there. That rain? Really? It was all starry out there a minute ago. Although there's more rain supposed to be coming, which is not good. We had some sun today. I have solar hot water. And I think it's a pretty old solar system, because we had 2 overcast days, and last night I had a shower at 3 o'clock this morning, and it was, I didn't turn the cold tap on at all. So I mean, it was hot enough to shower with, but it was not hot enough to really do much of anything. So yeah. And I'm one of these people that likes to shower until I'm like pink. Because, you know, I like to warm up before I go to bed. If I can't shower before I go to bed, I can't sleep. Simple as that. Because I'm too cold and I'm not clean. I like to be clean. I'm a bit paranoid about that. Yep, that's rain. Okay, seriously, when I came in here before, there was not a cloud in the sky. It was just all pretty stars. Oh, well, whatever. It's all good. Hopefully I'll go to bed and be able to listen to the rain. Which I do every night anyway, because I have rain on my tablet. It sits next to the bed. It's the only thing the tablet ever gets used for. Oh! Alright. So, I can't do much of anything with that until it's a bit thicker. So we're going to have to leave it until it is a little bit thicker because it's just falling in on itself. So we will leave that for now, and I will make another soap. Oh. My washing up basket is full. And we will come back and we will do the all the crystals and turn this into a gemstone soap. Alright, bye. Okie dokie, this is as ready as it's gonna get. I may have overheated this a smidge, but I didn't heat it enough before. You can see I was getting ready for the next soap over here, and yeah. Anyway, so what I've done is I've dug this out on here so that there will be just emerald bits in there. So now I'm just going to do exactly the same thing I did with the pink one. So I'm going to pour some in here, and then I'm just going to cradle it up the side and back again, and then up the side, which is really hard for you guys to see, I know, but just so that it doesn't all set in the bottom. I might even give it a bit of a helping hand here if I can. There we go. That looks pretty good actually. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think it's set up too much. Just want a little bit just at the very tippy top here. Just pouring just a little bit, so hopefully it won't run down either way. You see what I'm doing? Kinda. This is kind of an awkward one to show you what I'm doing. But yeah, so just trying to make the bottom as even as possible, like the curve as even as possible, so there's no great big like really thick bits of black. I'm gonna just pour a little bit in this bottom here because it doesn't look like it's particularly even. And then I'm just going to do what I did before, which was rock it backwards and forwards until it starts to set, so that it doesn't all pool in the bottom. And then, oh, I've got spoons stuck to my things. Alright, we've got enough black there to do another soap, so we'll put that in there. Get rid of this spoon, although do something with this top here. I don't know what. Just a little bit of that, maybe. Just to make it look a little nicer. Just like that. Give her a bit of a clean up, and then we're going to... what I'm going to do is I want these sticking out of the top. I can see, you still see my marks. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to sprinkle some of these in here. And then I will melt some white, and then we'll sprinkle some more in, and then we will stand these up in the top and have them poking up. That's the plan. Alright, well, I'm just going to leave that running because I can edit it out, and I'll be back. No crystals without glitter. It's just the way it is. I don't think I make anything without glitter, honestly. Shut up, Keely. She's right though. I really don't make anything without glitter. I like glitter. Wait till you guys see my turntable. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal it is. Alright, and drop a few more of these in here. Just a few more. Setting up. I'll have to just warm that up a smidge. I think that'll do, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to set these. I say, that'll do, and I keep adding more. Whatever. That will actually do now. I'm wondering if I shouldn't cut this all up a little bit more and sprinkle it on that side. I may do that yet. But... and there will just be one that doesn't have one, because I didn't have 10, so although that one's sitting down a long way, so it doesn't even look like one. Alright, I'll go warm this up. I think I might add just a little bit more. I'm a bit worried that that's not going to hold everything in because it's not quite up all the way to the top. I might possibly have overheated that one slightly too. Who cares? It'll get a bit sweaty, but these are getting wrapped up as soon as they're ready anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright. I think I will chop that up, put that on that side. I think that's a good idea, actually. Of course it is. It was my idea. Alright. While we're waiting for that to cool down a little tiny bit, I'll get in the way. You see, when that white balance picks up, it's quite good, actually. I'm really happy with this. Like, way more happy than I was expecting to be. So... that's pretty awesome. It's always good when you get extra happy with the soap. I'm trying to pour some of this on top of them to give them some extra sparkle. I friggin' love this. I absolutely love it. I don't want to put any more in there. I just poured that off on the the lumpy thing that I'd scooped out of here. It was pretty gross. Chef I am not. Nor do I want to be. I hate cooking. I think it's absolutely boring. I don't know. Brie watches all these weird friggin' food shows and stuff. And I'm like, she tells me about them. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to see people eat hot chilies and shit. That bores the crap out of me. Yet for the last 2 days I've been watching a dude play a game, so you know I've just been watching someone play Planet Base just because I have finished the first planet and I'm about to move on to the next one. And I'm just trying to get some tips and tricks because I've already killed people 3 times. Although that's the frozen planet, and they reckon that the storm planet is easier than the frozen planet. So I have the storm planet unlocked as well. So I might give the storm planet a go. The storm planet, you have to put up lightning rods really quick, otherwise you get struck by lightning and it kills people and shit. The frozen planet has blizzards, which people, if they go out, because they've got to go outside to build the buildings, and if they go outside whilst there's a blizzard, they basically freeze to death. So that's not how I killed my people. I killed them by starving them to death. So I think, or suffocating them, I can't remember which. Oh yeah, the blizzard planet also doesn't have a lot of solar power. It relies on wind power, same as the gas giant. I don't know, I can't remember. Needless to say, I keep killing people, so it's kind of fun and it's kind of frustrating because it's like, you know, you're trying really hard to get your little planet colonized and shit happens a lot. So, alright. Well, that's it. That is, I kind of don't mind the little bits all over it. I think they're kind of cute. I'll give that a little puff of glitter in a moment. I'm going to make this other soap before I go in and have some dinner at 20 to 11 at night. Well, I had breakfast at 10 o'clock this morning and I may possibly have napped for 4 hours with the cats, so it's nearly lunchtime. I don't care. If I cared, I wouldn't tell yous. So this is a bit of the biodegradable hollow from Aussie Soap Supplies. And this is the blizzardy stuff that Becky sent me, the last of that. So, although, I mean, as you can see, I've still got blizzard and I have a whole nother bag of this yet, so. Blizzard is not something I think I will ever run out of. It's just, it's not going to happen. Now that is a soap. I swear, my lungs are just, I don't actually have asthma and breathing difficulties, I just have glitter. Glitter on the lung. It's a new disease. It's a millennial disease. Oh god, then I don't want it. And we all know how I feel about millennials. Oh. I think that looks fantastic. The corners are messy, but that looks fantastic. Now I just have to kind of clean her up a little bit and she's ready for Instagram. Alright guys, or I will see you for the cutting tomorrow. Bye. Oh, well, in a minute. Bye. Hello. Okay, so mint shits me. This is the second mint soap that I've done that is just weird. It's soft in spots and it's hard in spots and it's crumbly in spots and it's not crumbly and it's just a weird friggin' soap. So I don't know. This one's weird. So it smells friggin' amazing. I'm terrified I'm going to break all my wires because they say you're not supposed to cut your soaps with your melting paws with these things. So, and yet I'm doing it. And I shouldn't be doing it because, oh my god, it's so hard. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Oh, how else am I going to cut it? Oh, I don't wanna. I'm gonna take that back out of there now, if I can. See, this is the first time I've ever chickened out. First time ever. I don't have a single cutter anywhere. I'm just going to cut this. This is why I have a soap cutter, because I can't cut soap straight to save my friggin' life. Oh, that's super sticky. I'm putting this away so you can't see it, because it's super cool. So you're not allowed to see it. Let's put this now very grotty thing out of the way for a minute. That's over there. Oh, it's so sticky, guys. So sticky. I'm trying my level best to cut this straight. Level best. Okay, that's kind of funny. I remember you got to twist it off. Oh, ugh, ugh. It's too soft. I can't get it off. Okay, that's not so bad. You can see how soft it is though. I don't think I'm going to cut anymore. I think I'm going to leave it for now. I think it's just too soft to cut. It's been 12 hours, and my recipe is not usually, like usually I can cut it within 6 hours. So we're just gonna set this weird ass thing to the side. Oh, and okay. Oh, that's right. I did an ombre. You can actually see it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Can you see that? It's subtle, but it's there. I can see it up the side. So you can see it up the side. And you can see how it's all broken away. Anyway, we'll leave that for now, and I'll come back and I'll wreck it later after I've had my breakfast, because I'm still awake. Yes, I made these last night at 11 o'clock or whatever time it was, and I'm still awake, and it's 11:45 in the morning. Ah, dear. It was a nap I had with the cats yesterday. Did it for me. So all it takes, a couple of hours nap. It was like 3 hour nap, 4 hour nap maybe. And that's it. Can't sleep, so. But that's okay, because I'm not tired. Well, no, that's a lie. That's an absolute lie. I'm so tired. But I'm not tired enough to sleep yet, so. Alright, we'll come back when that's ready. Bye. Hello, I'm back. And yes, it's probably a little less sticky than it was because it's been a day. The melt and pour is a little sweaty, but that's because it's raining and has been for a day. So, and because I overheated it, and melt and pour is fussy shit, so there you go. And I'm cutting this with a knife because I don't want to break my cutting machine thing. It's like brain's not functioning. It's gone on holidays, I'm afraid. I've forgotten how hard this is. Seriously. Alright, so there you have it. It does have a gradient. It's just really hard to see. It's very, very subtle. Subtle, that's a word. That's a word. This looks friggin' fantastic though, doesn't it? So I'm very happy with that. This is hard cutting soap with the knife. They're reasonably straight. So I'm doing all right, considering I cannot even remember the last time that I cut a soap with a knife. So there you go. You can actually see the gradient. So I think this is just it looks stunning. So, and it's so minty, guys. Oh my god, it actually smells like minties. Yeah, smells like minties with goat's milk. Which wouldn't be nice, because goat's milk tastes like shit. Alright, the good thing about having marked the top of this with the soap cutter is I can use it as a pretty good guide as to where to cut these. And if I go too slow, I mean if I go slow enough, I don't seem to be, like, they're still reasonably straight. So reasonably, I said, come now. But yes, I think they've come up quite a treat. Tops look lovely, and they're very, very sparkly, as you can see. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think that makes a lovely birthday soap. I do have another birthday present though. Where is it? Look at this. Now that is my very first 3D print. Isn't it cute? Well, he's a dog, so he's not that cute. I'm gonna see if I can paint him. I'll put him back in my pocket. Yeah. So I don't know if I need to use a bit of solvent on it first to help make the paint stick, or I don't really know much about 3D printing at all. Just, you know, the bits and bobs that I've picked up along the way. It's because I always thought I was never going to do it, so. And here I am with the 3D printer. So I have printed one other thing, but that was a R&D prototype. There you go. How that sounds a bit fancy. That is not straight. Standing over the top of this soap, I'm noticing that it's sloping slightly to that way. So we'll see if we can't cut this one a bit straighter. Oh, I think that one went the other way. Yeah, that's definitely a bit of a triangle. Doesn't matter. I don't think anyone's gonna like buy one and then get it and go, I want my money back because this is not cut perfectly straight. And if they do, they can suck a dick. That's my attitude today. So I've been watching a guy on YouTube play a game that's coming out tomorrow, or tomorrow in the States, so another day for us, called Space Haven, I think, on Steam, and it looks awesome. So I'm hoping it's only going to be like $20, because $20 I can justify spending $20 on a game. Like the new expansion thingy pack, game pack, whatever it is for The Sims. I don't know. Oh, we've got a bit of leakage happening here. It's an eco thing. It's like, oh really? And it's like $60 friggin' dollars, and I'm not spending $60 on that stupid millennial shit. I'm so bad. Oh dear. Like, you know, you can choose jobs like eco warrior and candle maker, artisan candle maker, and I'm like, really? So I'm like posh now because I make candles, right? I'm an eco warrior. Some shit, I don't know. Oh, this piece is not straight. It's not straight at all. And that one is just fat. So that should be my piece. Actually, it will be my piece. Not because it's fat, just because it come up really well. Look at that one. That's actually probably the best piece because of this, because it's such a nice piece of emerald. So, but yeah, I that looks fantastic. I knew there was a fur on me. Oh, Socks was freaking me out before. He was meowing in his sleep. I don't know if he's having a bad dream. I guess cats have bad dreams. But yeah, that's, I mean, the end's a bit sketchy, so I'm not even going to bother trying to cut a thin piece off. So I'm just going to leave it like that, and I'll keep that piece and I'll use that. Alright, and that is the end of that. Alright, toodles. Ugh, more green.